And we're admitting everybody. Prepare yourselves. Okay, there's like
wow.
Four. Admit 4 non-video participants. Let's see. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey. I'm just accepting everybody in here. All right. Oh, I'm excited that people are on time. I guess that's the bonus of not having any traffic or meeting up in person.
Yep.
Traffic. Don't even put pants on though is the question.
I don't have pants.
Nope, not me.
No
pants.
Pajama pants on, so it's party on the top.
For work, I literally keep a suit jacket on my chair with like a button-up shirt. I just throw it on, so it looks like I'm ready, but no pants on ever. And then I just take it off. Done.
Yeah.
Pants are optional these days, and I'm okay with it. I also think that bras and high heels are making a comeback, and I'm okay with that.
No pants, wear mask.
Mask, please wash your hands.
I am so excited to see all these people. This is amazing.
Yeah. What's going on?
30 people in here so far. Hi, everybody. Waving and saying hello. I'm trying to see if I can see more people, but I don't know how to. Very Brady Bunch right now. Who else do I see in here? Sandy, hi. I don't think we've met, but thank you for tuning in. Hi, Jen. Is it Kieran? Is that the right way to say it, Kieran? Give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's Kieran.
How's it going, guys?
Figured my video out. Hi, guys.
Nice hair.
I know. I'm like, I want that hair.
Hi, Hannah. I'm saying hi to everyone who's bold enough to put video on it. First,
I know. Shout out to the video.
What's
Show
your
us the faces. Give us that face.
face? Hi. I'm excited for your. What's your background? Is that a virtual background or a real background?
Yeah, it's a virtual one.
Oh, really? It looks really cool.
It always gets people a lot of times. So like everyone's like, "Oh, is that really like your apartment?" I'm like, "No." Very convincing.
Pretend it is.
It looks really good. Let's see here. Okay, we have 30 plus people, more people joining. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Please feel free to use your video if you'd like. Stay muted while people are pitching. I'll run through the rules here in a little bit, but we're excited to see everyone. Camera will be off, no makeup, don't judge, totally fine. But feel free to use the chat, stay connected. We're gonna do a couple of call outs where we want you to drop your Instagram handle. We'll capture all this and share it to everyone who attended if you want to connect and touch base, especially with the single people who are here joining us. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get into introductions in a second, but first I wanna make sure everyone has a drink of some sort.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Martina's glass, please put it next to your head so we can see.
Pretty much the same.
I thought Martina's glass was like an actual like lamp behind her when
It does look like a lamp, doesn't it? It would be a beautiful lamp.
It does.
A bowl, so I had soup, so that doesn't count. Sorry. Disregard the sign behind me. I usually have a drink in my hand, so.
He's having a double bowl of soup.
Yes, I doubled it all up and put it in the bowl. There we go.
Where you'll have a double of. Could be a double of anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Double of chicken noodle soup.
I was driving today to an event and I passed by a big truck. It was like one of the big semis. It was a Corona beer truck, and there was just, you know, when people write in the dust and say things, that poor covered in messages about Corona.
Oh no.
I thought, oh, how are the sales going?
Back of the line when it comes to getting ahead. Just like,
Guys, can you make sure, if you're not talking, can you make sure that you're muted? Please?
There you go. That's better.
Thank you.
Gabe, hi Gabe. Oh, Gabe's working. Hey, how's it going? Juan, what are your thoughts on Corona sales? Do you know anything about this? Do you have insiders?
No, I have no idea what Corona sales are going right now. I know a lot of people said they weren't going to drink Corona anymore, which I thought was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But
I think the Corona set, like Corona beers got like it's spiked. People have been.
You would think.
What?
I've been seeing a lot of white guys walking down Deep Ellum holding 24 packs of Corona that normally would have Bud Light. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's to let you know the apocalypse is on the way. White guys are trading for Bud Light to Corona.
Oh man. Let's see. We're up to. Jesse's here. Up to 33.
Jesse's here. He made it.
Unless this is a different Jesse. Let's see
Oh.
if he's tuning in. But this is such a great crowd. I'm so excited. Again, thank you guys. My name is Christiana, and I'm the CEO of Vouch, which is a dating app, which is a unique dating app where friends, family, the people that love you the most, or maybe root for you the most, get to sign in on the app and vouch for you. So think recommendations or reviews, references like a job. Dating with context is what we call it. So you get to swipe through potential matches, see what people have to say, which is really exciting. So
I have a question.
Oh, please.
About Vouch. I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you leave people a bad review? Like,
Oh.
Ooh.
It comes up.
You're already getting spicy.
Hey.
So here's the thing: is that a single dater? So let's say who's one of my good single ones over here? Let's see. Raise a hand. There we go. Okay, so if one of you is on the Vouch app and you're looking for people to vouch for you, you actually send that invitation. So it's not the Yelp of people, is what I always say. Friend or an angry friend can't just jump on there and say whatever it is they want. So it's definitely a communication that's set up by you. Kind of like when, okay, so example, if you're looking for a job, chances are you're not going to pick the random general manager who doesn't know anything about you. You're going to ask people who watched you grow, a director that you had a great time with, or a VP, someone who knows you really well and thinks of you positively. So it's going to skew more positively for sure, but we love that. But the big thing is that you can decline a vouch request. So who you really love and you think are great, but you don't want to co-sign off on their dating profile, you can decline it. They'll never know. And so we just want to keep it a lot more positive versus focusing on the negative. But that's a great question. It comes up all the time. You can delete vouchers if maybe you end up not being friends with somebody, but for the most part, we like to keep it positive and focus on people that love and care about you the most.
Love it.
Yeah, great question though. Okay, I'm so excited. This was a multi-group, multi-brand collaboration. It's been, I feel like we've been talking about it for months. I called you guys and said, I've got an idea. Let's try and figure this out. It's been months now, but I'm so excited to make it happen. This is a continuation of our Vouch from Your Couch series, which is meant to be a virtual dating and events platform where we get together, have young people, single people come together and talk about things that are relevant in the dating space. So I am so excited to team up with two of my favorite podcasts and a brand new Dallas community called Dallas Wingman. And Martina, I would love for you to introduce yourself, and we'll get into your pitch about the community page, but I want you to formally introduce you as my co-host, and I'm going to let my other co-hosts and collaborators introduce themselves as well.
Awesome. So I'm Martina Brignoni. Thank you so much for having me co-host, by the way. This is so fun already. So I am the creator of Dallas Wingman, which is kind of like one thing I saw online led to another thing. And then finally I was like, okay, let's make this a big group. And basically the idea behind Dallas Wingman is instead of setting up a dating profile that's got like the kind of awkward prompts and, you know, you're really limited, let your friends pitch you kind of like this, except in this big community. So we have almost 1,000 members already. I started this like a month ago. So it's grown a lot. And it's honestly grown to much more than dating. There's a lot of friendships being made, networking being done. But I'm going to show you guys in a couple minutes kind of the way that the posting works. Basically, you're going to take one of your best single friends, post them, brag about them, make them look awesome, and then people jump in the comments below. Yes, it's definitely gotten crazy already at certain points, but it's so much fun. And so I encourage you to join if you haven't already, but we'll take a look at the actual posts in a second here.
Yeah, when I saw a lot of that in the Dallas Girl Gang, I thought we've got a lot of people who are vouching for their friends on these platforms, and but second to just looking for single people, it was like looking for community, asking dating questions, asking, you know, I've been ghosted, what do I do next? And that's difficult to offer on a dating app on its own. So I love the idea of pairing communities and things together to be able to address some of those questions. And that's like a big thing in the group is, hey guys, this happened. What do I do? I need the
That's like the best part about it is that it's grown so much from just the posting your single friends. I mean, people post themselves, but it's really like a wholesome dating community where everybody can ask questions, they can vent, they can say, hey, what do you think about this situation? And everybody in it is super engaged. So it's like having like 950 friends. It's awesome.
It's a good group, and we've got plenty of people from this group who've tuned in with us, so thank you guys.
Yes.
People in the chat and then seeing some familiar names, and some of our guys who are going to pitch are from the group, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited also to introduce my key collaborators here, my partners in crime, two of my favorite podcasts, both talk about dating, but don't just focus on dating. Dating is one part of our lives. They do the best job of talking about key points within the dating space and what's relevant to us, but a really fantastic job of talking about community, causes, what's happening in, in our current environment, news, pop culture, Wayne's World references. Brent thinks Ghostbusters 2 is the best movie of all time. So there's a lot of debate.
Whoa. I said it's better than the first one. That's it.
Ghostbusters 2 is better than the first. Not the best movie of all time. But it's been really fun to get to know you guys over the years. And well, I guess just this year, it feels like a lifetime. I feel like I've known you all my life. But I'm so excited. I'd love for you guys to introduce yourself, and then you're actually going to be our first to pitch.
Oh,
Andrea,
okay. Well,
Me?
let's do ladies first. Just introduce yourself, and we'll get to your pitch.
Okay. So I'll kick it off. I am the host of Date and Debate podcast. My podcast, just to give you a little bit of background, was inspired by a dating blog that I started about 3 years ago. And it was inspired by my terrible dating experiences, and I would make light of them, and people really enjoyed my stories. And I started getting a lot of people like, you should start a podcast to talk about these stories. So that's kind of like how the idea started. However, I didn't want the podcast to be about me and my stories. I really just wanted to learn and hear other people's experiences and their journeys. So my podcast really I just ended season 1. So if you haven't listened yet, I highly recommend that you do. I touch on topics like finding someone's husband on a dating app, to alcoholism and how it's affected or impacted people's relationships and journeys. So there's a wide range. I do touch on a lot of like social issues as well, and how has that impacted like people's relationships and dating journeys and marriages. And again, just like sprinkled in with some like funny stuff as well. So that's kind of like a quick gist of what Date and Debate is. I'm super pumped for season 2. It should be starting around August. So again, if you haven't tuned in yet, I highly recommend that you do. I have the guys from I'll Have a Double podcast on one of my episodes, and I've thoroughly enjoyed meeting them and talking to them. Juan has actually been on 3 of my episodes now. So I'm super pumped for you guys.
like a co-host.
You are a co-host at this point. And Christiana was also on my podcast. She was talking about like how she got involved with Vouch and just like pet peeves of like dating apps and dating, just dating in general. So I'm super excited to have you guys here. This is my first virtual event through my podcast. So I'm very, very excited to have you all here. And yeah, let's see how this goes.
We're just winging it. We're just winging it. We'll see. All right, Juan and Brent, can you say hi to everybody and tell us what you guys do together, and then we'll let Juan pitch the podcast.
Hi, everybody. I'm Juan D, and that's Brent Crable. He's wearing the hat backwards. You'll always see him with his hat backwards. If you ever see his hat forward, then something is going on.
Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, something is going on.
There it is. Yep. A dating game's going on.
So the origin of I'll Have a Double started about a year ago, and basically it was a place where a couple of guys would get together and kind of vent about all the shit that's going on. You know, when you go to a bar at the end of the day and you go to the bartender, what do you say? You say, you know what, this has been one of those days. Don't give me a single, I'll have a double. And you have it, and then you start talking, and then you realize, like, you know what, maybe things are not as bad as it is. maybe I could work on this, maybe I could work on that. And then you start realizing, okay, you know what? I'm good to go. I'm ready to go back tomorrow and make the same mistakes I did the day before. So that's how the show started. But I think what happened is once, Brent came on and then Jesse, he'll be on a little later. Once he came on board, it's like the show kind of evolved into almost a self-help type show where we start talking about not only our situations and all the mistakes, but we actually start solving problems. And we start realizing that, wow, we might be able to help people. So scary enough, they have put me in charge to be the sane one and the responsible one to like try to help people. So we try our best to just not only entertain, but hopefully you learn something about men and the way we do things and the way we shouldn't do things. And as I go into my pitch, I'll show you some of the qualities that we have. And so it started out as one thing and it's kind of evolved into something else. And I think people that are listening to it, they seem to be enjoying what we are offering. So pretty excited of where we're about to take this show.
Yeah. I'm Brent Crable. I would be, so if the show is Juan's on this shoulder and he's speaking logic, I'm the guy on this shoulder that I'm saying like probably what people are thinking, but won't really say, like fucking and things like that. I'll be, sorry for the language.
You'll be doing that on the show?
No, I'll be talking about it.
Oh, no. Okay. That's a different show.
No sex on the podcast, but our ratings might go up. I'm
not what's going up.
I'm here for usually for comedic relief to loosen it up, say some crazy stuff, ask some crazy questions, be myself, which Juan has let me do, and it's been fun. And yeah, we help people, we help ourselves. We get to the woman's perspective with the guy's perspective at the same time. It's been a blast. And if anyone has anything to bring to the table, we'd love to have you on as a guest.
Oh yeah, you could get some crazy. I'm sure there's some good crazy dating stories in here.
I'll be a guest.
I already got one. Perfect.
Same here.
I will have a lamp of wine for you that you can.
Oh, drink. I'll definitely be there.
That'll be a quadruple.
Well, you have to drop the link to your pages so that people can follow and listen in. They've got a ton of great episodes. That's part of my Q&A after their pitch to learn about some of their favorites. So Juan, I'm going to let you become the host for a bit. Don't disappoint me. Don't embarrass me.
Okay.
Pressure is on.
But do my hosting voice.
Don't do that voice.
Don't do that.
Okay.
I don't know about
All right, sorry.
All right. You're officially the host, and we're going to let you kick it off. Give us a pitch about I'll Have a Double.
All right, just to kind of give you an idea of what tonight is going to look like. Here's a little brief intro. So this is the 4 reasons why you should listen to I'll Have a Double podcast. As you see over there, there's Brent. Hey, that's Christiana. Hey, that's me. That's Jesse. Jesse will be here shortly, and he was DJing. And then there's our man Riggs. He looks sleepy there, but he's really fun. So here's the top 4 reasons why you should listen to I'll Have a Double podcast. Number 1, we are brutally honest. But you know what? It's only brutal to us because we're the ones that's going to be, basically giving our souls away for your guys' entertainment. You guys will enjoy it, and you guys will love to hear the brutally honest things we talk about. Because trust me, we do get some DMs and people say, "Wow, I can't believe you said that." Most of the time, it's coming from Brent. But we tend to share a lot of insights. We don't say names, but we do tend to share some stories, and people really can grasp on the stories and really relate to the stories. Reason number 2, I know it sounds cliche, but we are for everyone. We're one of the only male-hosted comedy podcasts that has a majority female audience. Now, when I say majority, I don't mean like 70-30, but we have over 50% of our listeners and Instagram are women, which is not what we plan to do, because this is a dude podcast. We're men, damn it. And we're men the entire time. But you know what? I think because of the way we engage with women, and we have women on the podcast all the time, because we like to learn from women, because how are we going to get better as men if we don't listen to the women? So by doing that, I think that they've brought an audience as well, and I think that it has grown, and women tend to share more than men. Men suck at sharing. And we got to work on that, guys. We need to share more. Like, stop all the keeping it to yourself. Reason number 3, we're idiots. Which means don't feel like that you're not smart enough to listen to the show, because we're not smart at all. But we're smart enough to know that if we bring on other people who are smarter than us, we know that we could get something out of it. A wise man once said, don't be a habit of being the smartest person in the room. And that is something that me, Brent, and Jesse never have to worry about. So we always tend to try to bring other people that know more than us to come on the show, but yet we all still like to have fun. And the last reason, you know what? We're just funny. We're some funny people. At least we're trying to be funny. Even if we're not funny, you know, laugh just because. I mean, that's why you want you to have a double and drink, because the more shots you take, the funnier we are. So here's some of our qualities. This is a known fact. We can take several shots of tequila without falling out of our chairs. I'm telling you, we've done it before, and damn it, I think we can do it again. We can make 90s pop culture references out of thin air. I think am I the best at this whole thing, Brent? Or do you think you're the best at this?
Listen, I'm all about sharing, so I'll give us both the
Jesse loves everyone, especially the gays. Now, that is an inside joke. So you have to listen to
Those are his words. Those are Jesse's words.
Those are Jesse's words. It's an inside joke. You gotta check out that episode to find out. Did I mention we drink like champs? That is another thing. And the most important thing is that we know how to listen. So as much as we like running our mouths, we like to bring people on and we like to listen. People that hit us on the DMs, people that email us, they send us messages saying, you know, what you guys talk about this or what you think about doing that. We're open and we like listening because we feel like this podcast is not just about us. It's about everyone that listens. And we're just trying to grow the podcast. We're just a little engine that could right now going up that hill. And we want to grow, but not only that, we want to grow with everybody. You know, we want this to be a podcast that, you know, one day we might be huge success, but we want everyone to feel like they were a part of this when it first started. So that is what we have for I'll Have a Double. Be sure to catch us on I'll Have a Double podcast on Instagram. I'll Have a Double on Facebook, and I had podcasts on Twitter. And everywhere you listen to your podcast, look us up. I'll Have a Double. That is my spiel.
And one thing I'll add to that, as far as guests, I mean, typically when we have guests on, we like to have somebody that brings something to the table, whether it's like, you know, maybe they're a bartender and they want to talk about what they deal with in their you know, in their lives and their job. But at the same time, you know, if you DM us and give us a pitch of why we should have you on as a guest, we'd love to listen because we're always looking for good guests to have on.
That's true. I literally reached out to them. I was like, I want to be on your podcast. And
we've already got one. We've already got one coming up. Heck yeah.
I'm ready.
Yay.
Nice. All right. Date and debate. Give us your quick pitch, and we're gonna move into our single guys next. So prepare yourselves. I'm preparing, but go next.
All right. Well, I don't have a pitch as prepared as they did. I will be fully transparent. I have not had the time to pursue this, but I can give you 4 solid reasons why Date and Debate is awesome. My slogan is real relationships, real stories, real people. So everybody that's been on my podcast so far is from all walks of lives, different stories. I've had people that have gotten divorced and found love at Burning Man. I've had people that have been alcoholics and have succeeded and have you know, they've worked through it with their partner. I just recently recorded an episode with Juan and 2 more of my friends. We talked about like the Black Lives Matter movement as well, and how that's been also impactful in their relationships, also being in an interracial relationship. And then again, we've talked about dating stories, crazy things. So it's very relatable, very real, very honest. I am very passionate about like social issues. So you'll see those. I've talked about being gay and being in, you know, gay relationships and how like navigating being homosexual has affected also like being successful in relationships. I'm sorry for repeating myself at this point. And my guests tend to be very entertaining. And I also share a ton of really awesome quotes on my page. So if you ever need like any inspiration or just like any fun quotes about relationships, you can hop on the Instagram and they'll be right there. And honestly, all my episodes have been brutally vulnerable instead of brutally honest. Also honest, but also very vulnerable. So I just want to make a podcast and create a platform that's, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself again, but that's relatable and that people can connect to and just feel like it's real and honest, not produced. I don't really have a structure for my episodes. I just wing it. And I enjoy having conversations and just like getting to know people at their core. So that's in a really like quick nutshell again, why Date and Debate is very special. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry I don't have like a huge pitch, but.
No, I think it's great. I think having a different style every time, different guests, like I feel like the podcast you did on alcoholism, I'm sorry, I live in downtown, so it's just nonstop helicopter and ambulances lately. But I think we can probably wave to each other, Brent. But I loved that episode was super vulnerable. It was somebody that I knew that I had no idea had gone through that. And what a really great safe space you created for her to share that story. So thanks for doing it. We've got Gabe and John as our first to pitch. Gabe is working, so he's going to let me share my screen so I can show this beautiful, I don't know, what do I call it, Gabe? Do I call it like a trailer, a movie?
Trailer.
Yeah, like a montage.
It was
We'll call it a montage.
a video.
So,
I gave Gabe
we'll call it a John-tage in this case. How about that?
Okay, well, really quickly before I play this video, and I hope that I can share the sound, how do you guys know each other, and how long have you been friends?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So John and I have been friends for over 20 years. We both started at the Buckle together years and years and years ago. I moved on to become a very successful, highly prolific bartender here in Dallas, and he stayed with the Buckle, who has also just made a massive name for himself with that organization, and has been highly successful with them. So, yep.
John, what do you have to say?
Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I've known Gabe for off and on. It's like one of those friends that you give me a year, I don't talk to them, and then we see each other like we've never even, like, that's the friend that we are. That's super cool. I mean, 20, I don't really get that very often. So.
Yeah.
Right. Day one.
14 and lockdown, but you guys,
yeah.
Been hard to stay apart from each other during lockdown. You guys.
Oh, we've had some pool days for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a fruit.
Working on that 10.
Yeah. Can you tell them half next again now?
That's right.
Go. Well, I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully, my hope is that you can hear this video because it's really, I don't want to cute. I know guys don't like cute, but it's cute.
It's cute.
It was a romance.
Real cute. Yeah.
Let me see. Juan, can you pass back the host to me? I think you're still the host.
While you're doing that, I just want to take responsibility for these two. So if this is a wreck, I brought them onto this.
Wow.
You guys don't humiliate me, but I'm rooting for you.
Strap your boots on, buddy.
Why you're the host now, you're good.
Got it. All right. I'm hoping that
Hi, everybody, by the way. I think I forgot to say that.
no, thank you for saying
Okay.
All right. I'm hoping that you can hear sound. I have no idea, but we're gonna try it here. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Is there sound?
It's like really low.
Yeah, it's like going really slow.
Okay. I appreciate the crotch. That one.
I tried to highlight all your wonderful features. So you guys, and I can just kind of speak over this. You know, John is a family man. He takes his family very seriously and loves everybody. You know, obviously they're all super close. John is known for staying on his grind. He and the kid just stay in there and stay hyper vigilant, always active, always going out, always doing stuff. John definitely knows what's up with the gains. Of course, definitely not afraid to show off the guns, as it were. So definitely know that John's never bored. John's not a boring guy. So again, also, you know, just going back to being a father and a family man, you know, John is always right there with his kid and definitely never far from what Zane is interested in, whether it be video games or longboarding or surfing. I mean, any and everything these guys have just done together. Travel together to do stuff like surfing and playing, and you just couldn't ask for a better guy. I mean, for somebody to be so hyper vigilant as a father to just plug in and engage. I mean, I can only imagine what he's like in a relationship. But as a friend, I can say that there's nothing about John that surprises me beyond just how successful and consistent that he's always been. He's definitely somebody you can rely on, somebody you can count on. And of course, you know, nothing too crazy in the way of surprises. Maybe a surprise hangover every now and then, but that's about as scary as it gets. John's really good at taking a joke. One time I likened him to a Mexican Thor, and made this picture here of Senor Thor, which, you know, that was something that he got a kick out of. So that's what that's about there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look for that this year.
Pretty.
When asked about what John likes, what he enjoys, time with Zane, obviously longboarding, vacations, tacos, and Target. John is basically a white girl for anybody that has a question about that. He's definitely not shy about that.
Thanks for
cars and movies. So there you go. Wingman 101 Productions, baby.
Yeah, I like it.
Very well done.
Yeah.
There's
Love
John. Thanks, guys.
Wow. I don't even have, when I suggested that you make some sort of pitch, I did not realize it was going to be a cinematic production.
I know.
What the hell? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, that's what we do.
I was inspired, you guys. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
I was just saying I was inspired in quarantine with nothing else to do.
Wow. Okay. That was, okay. You set the bar high. Shouldn't have let you go this early on in the game, but
Beautifully done, though. Good job, guys.
beautifully done. I told people that they could ask questions, do some Q&A. So if you have questions for John or Gabe, our two wingman extraordinaires over here, make sure to drop them into the chat. I'm really, I'm a little upset because my pitch would never be as great. So well done, guys. Oh no.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
I checked to Crystal, like that. You set the bar for sure.
Yeah.
That was an amazing pitch.
Okay, what pre-workout do you use, John? Is the question we're hearing.
Ghost.
Let's see.
Fun will. Wait, what? What did I say? I was saying. Guys, you have to just do my. Amazing though, right here. This is a fatherly pitch here. Probably got the coolest.
Yay, Z-Man!
Hey,
What's up, Gabe?
What's up, dog?
that's so.
I'll say hi to him. I don't want to do it. I'm like, dude, you'll be fine. You talk to you.
Oh, I was on mute. Hey, what's up, Zane?
So,
That's great. Okay, well, I guess is that the dog? Bring the dog in too. We need the whole family.
Yeah, you gotta see Astro. You guys gotta see Astro. This dog is awesome.
Oh, I think that was so sweet. Sucker
Yeah, like
for dog.
Yes, you are.
There we go. She's a
Yes,
cute
you are.
Oh, that's so sweet. How old is that dog?
Korgs.
year old. It's a Pomsky.
Oh. Physically, how does that work?
What's that?
I said physically, how does that work? A Pomeranian and a Husky?
Yeah, it doesn't happen naturally. It does not happen.
It's like this big, full grown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little bitty.
so
Take a little bitty dog.
Okay.
It's like,
Oh, Martina's question was, does she think that you and Zane will fight over girls one day?
I'm sorry. I said it 5 times.
No fight. Zane's got him beat every day of the week.
I don't,
That actually.
there's a reason he's not on this because he can find a.
Yeah.
Man, I got to be on a date.
He doesn't need a wingman.
That's
He
Doesn't need him.
not with that hair and the swoop. He doesn't need a wingman.
All right.
Swoop gets him. Well, actually, while I have everyone's attention, I don't really know. There's still quite a bit of people in here. If you are single, drop a number 1. And if you're taken, drop a 2. Complicated, drop a 3.
Complicated.
Ooh, drop a 3.
How do we do this? Oh, in the chat. Oh, there's the chat. Oh, what's up?
What is? Lots of one.
One.
Okay, everyone.
Singles. Hi, Kelly.
Brent, are you okay?
yeah.
1 a.m.
Oh, there's a lot of people here.
Joining.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt Ransdale.
It's not about me. It's not about me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you guys. Gabe, thank you so much. I know you're working hard. John, you're wonderful. We think you guys are great. I love a good bromance. But let's see if we can find you a cute lady. So we're gonna
Guys.
put your hand and make sure the girls know where to find you, John.
Thanks again, guys. I'm out of here. Bye. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks, Gabe.
Bye, guys.
What about
All right. Jesse's here. We've been doing it to introduce you, but you're part of the I'll Have a Double crew. You've been quite busy this summer.
I am.
Eat as usual though. So say hi to the crew out here.
Hello, everybody. There's a lot of people in this group. I mean, at first I thought it was just like 6, but then I scroll over and there's a lot of people in here. Hello, everybody. What's going on? We got people from everywhere. I love it. I just got done with the set over at the Virgin Hotel, and I'm over here sitting in the beautiful lobby right now. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to screw everything up. But I'll have a double podcast has been great. I love Juan and Brent. They're both great guys. Am I doing my pitch yet, or am I just introducing me? Okay, cool. So yeah, just hit. Hey, what's up, everybody? And shout out to New York. That's all I got.
Okay, well, in the spirit of hyping/roasting Jesse, which is my favorite thing to do, Brent, would you like to kick off your pitch for our very own Jesse Koo, for all the cities out there?
I would love to. I would love nothing more.
God damn it.
Okay, here we go. The host, Brent, don't embarrass me, or do.
All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry. All right, so.
Yo.
This is 5 reasons why you should swipe right on Jesse Koo. If you don't know him, now you know him. 1 second. So, who's Jesse? Look at this guy. I mean, this guy looks like the kind of guy that you can take home to your mom, or the type of guy that could ruin your life, which is good. You never know what you're going to get. I mean, Jesse Welsh Deanda, he's one of my best friends, great guy. Probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. He loves people. He loves music. He loves shots. He'll never turn down a shot. He's not athletic, though. I will say that. That's his one. This was the last time he ever had a basketball in his hand. I've seen him throw a football, and you just don't have him ever have a sporting a ball in his hand. Just don't do it. But let me get to the 5 reasons why you guys are going to want to date Jesse. First of all, he's a man of high values and family. He's big on his family. He loves his family. He's always talking about his family. He goes over to his family's like once, twice a week. And I think for me, or not for me, but for you guys, as far as dating, I mean, someone with money or high status, that's great. but those things can come and go, where somebody with high values and somebody who values family first and friends, that'll last forever. So to me, I don't think you can put a price on that. So that's why I put this as number one. Jesse cares. He'll genuinely ask you about things that most people don't even care about because they're too busy worried about themselves. Jesse's very selfless in that manner. So I can't roast you on that, Jesse. I wish I could. Reason two, I can roast you here. He knows music. Now, I mean, think about this. You date a guy and he probably puts on Led Zeppelin in the car, but Jesse will put on Led Zeppelin with a Skrillex beat to it. Think about that. You've never even heard it. It's nuts. He'll also take his shirt off. He'll drive with his shirt off if you want. I mean, Jesse will always look for an opportunity to take his shirt off. And I mean, look, he looks good with his shirt off, you know, and he wears a wig very well. Number three, Jesse loves dogs. He loves dogs and he loves kids. I put Riggs because Riggs is like a kid, but if you see how he is with Riggs, you'll imagine that's what he'll be like with y'all's kids one day, or maybe not y'all's kids, maybe your sister's kids. Either way, your family and their kids will love him. Riggs loves him. I will say Riggs loves Jesse more than he loves me, which is ridiculous because I have spent so much fucking money on that dog. It's insane. But he loves Jesse. Every time Jesse comes over, I've never Riggs runs to the door when Jesse's on like the 4th floor and the elevator is rising. He smells him. Riggs is obsessed with him. And dogs can sense, you know, whether you're a good person or not. So reason 4, Jesse's always happy. Literally, Jesse's always smiling. What you see right here where he's laughing and he's smiling, that is literally Jesse Koo all the time. It's not fake. You know, I think about myself, and there's times where I'm like in a good mood, and there's times where I'm like being a dick. Like Jesse's always happy. In fact, maybe like 5% of the time he's like having a rough day, but even then he's still laughing. And I think that's a huge bonus because you know, especially as we get older, you know, guys turn into fucking dicks, and you're like, this guy sucks. Jesse will never be like that. He'll always be happy and laughing and having a good time, which is better than the alternative. And reason 5. Here's what his best friends would say about him. That's true from me. Daniel will always tell Jesse to take his shirt off. He'll probably tell him to take his pants off too.
It's happened.
Yeah, that's happened. Jesse's great with quotes from Wayne's World. These are things that he enjoys. 90s movie quotes, Wayne's World. Hit him with any sort of Adam Sandler from the 90s, Ladies Man, whatever it is. If you don't know 90s movies, you'll have to either watch them or just listen to the quotes. If you see a Spanish guy running with his shirt off and his hat on forward and deep Ellum, that is 1000% Jesse. All the time. And the best part about it is Jesse is like so aloof sometimes that I will see him while I'm on the other side of the street and he's walking with his head up and he doesn't even see me. And I'm like staring at him, but he's just in his own world. Because that's, you know, the life he lives. He loves sushi, loves shots, loves Riggs, loves memes. He's good at memes. So if you ever need a good meme, he'll give you a good meme. Jesse knows where all the good clubs are. He plays them. He's a DJ, guys. But he also owns his own flooring company, so he supplements his income. He's not just a DJ. He does multiple things, which is very tough to do. It's very tough to have a sales job and try to live your dream. I know. I do the same, and Jesse does it, and he's been doing it as long as I've known him, and he's been successful at doing it. So to me, that stands out. He values work-life balance. He's should say scared, typo, but he's not scared to take his shirt off. He's reliable. He loves big guys, fries. That's not rice, not big guys, not like John. Not that he loves John. He loves big guys rice. Which
you guys chicken and rice. Big guys chicken and rice.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't love it.
It's in the name. It's in the name. Big guys chicken and rice. NYC style.
And as Juan would say, it's overrated because he does marketing for.
Juan has not had it yet, but it's okay.
Oh, I've had it.
Jesse could literally eat it every day. So you know. So call him maybe. There's his number. There's his Instagram. There's his email. Take it down. Shoot him a DM. He'll respond. He'll probably look at it for a while and ask me what he should say, but he will definitely respond to you.
Wow.
Done.
All right. All right. That was good.
Follow-up questions, Jesse. Are you ready?
Am I? Yeah. So yeah, I am.
Some follow-up questions. What's your go-to sushi roll? This tells Molly a lot about a person. Where do you like to get sushi? Are you a sushi guy?
Deep sushi is the go-to, like 100%. Changes probably something with cucumber and avocado and salmon or spicy tuna. I try and switch it up. I don't go to like the same thing. Or nori hand roll bar, which is right down the street, a little bit more intimate, a little bit more expensive. But something with either tuna or salmon. But yeah,
Okay.
big sushi guy. Loves sushi.
Sounds like it. What makes you mad? Do you have any things that really get you upset? Matt's laughing because I feel like Matt wants to jump in and say something.
I know he does because he wants to roast me. Matt always wants to roast. He's no.
Episode. That's the next episode.
Okay. What gets me mad? What? I would say probably when someone is having a bad day or tripping or upset about something that is like stupid, like small potatoes, like small fries, like they don't have a charger, or they like something stupid and like minute when there's so many other problems in the world and you have your
uptown problems.
Huh?
Uptown problems.
Uptown problems. Yeah. Thank you very much, Juan.
Always here for you.
Thank you. He is the Godfather. That is why he is.
Stop, man! You stop that.
Anyways.
Okay, so that's what you want Juan to call himself, is the Godfather?
Yeah. Well, he is the Godfather of the podcast. He set everything up. He is the OG. He's the Godfather.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Jesse, can you tell us the top 3 things you're looking for in a girl?
Ooh, great question.
Good one.
Ooh, good energy. Top, 100%. Good energy. Good energy. Happy. And knows what she wants.
Okay, and then one follow-up. How did you come up with the name Riggs?
That was not me. That was Brent Crable, and that is after Riggs, who is a character in Lethal Weapon, which is a popular buddy cop movie of 1990. When did that first one come out? 94, I think?
87.
87, but there was like 8 of them. But Riggs is like the main character.
Yeah, so. Mel Gibson's role. Thank you, Godfather.
He's white and he's crazy, just like Riggs. That's the whole point.
Yes, but not Jewish.
He really is crazy.
He's not Jewish.
And there's nothing against that though. He's a dog and he's not a person. Oh. So yes, that is where that name came from. Riggs. And he really is crazy.
He's a sweet pup. He really does love you. Sorry, Brent.
No, he does.
Oh, it's sad.
He's obviously upset. You see how he is right now? He is upset.
He doesn't do this for me. He doesn't. And when I walk in, he's like, "Oh, it's you." And I'm like, "Yeah, fucker."
It's like, not Jesse. It's you and not Jesse.
Okay, well, I saw some people posting where they were located. Give us what city you're in or what neighborhood you're in. If you're in Dallas, give us the specifics. I saw people saying they were New York. I'm in downtown. Brent.
My sisters are watching from New York. That's probably the New York that's
really
coming.
That's awesome.
What's up, New York in the house? There
you go.
All right. I just want to give him a shout out. I'm sorry. Oakland.
Allen, Lakewood.
Allen up in here. Anyone from Carrollton? No? Nobody?
Stephanie got excited. Steph waved. Plano Frisco.
Plano Frisco, that's close enough. Almost.
Someone has some music going on. I'm like kind of digging.
Probably me.
Yeah, someone that a saxophone. I mean, like a harmonica or something.
It's me. It's
Wow.
That's Stevie Wonder, actually. That's
How's it go? How's it go?
Don't make me
Thank you.
the mute.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the guys a little bit of a break. And Martina, if you're ready, I'd love for you to show us some of the ladies who are in the
Yes.
Okay, you guys ready? This is like a whole like menu of girls right now.
Give us the menu and give us, if you know them, tell us a little bit about them. We, rather than do a big long pitch for each person, we wanted to kind of rapid fire show you all of the really amazing girls who are in the group. So make sure to join it and get to know one another. So go ahead, Martina. I'm going to pass off my hosting skills here to you.
Okay, awesome. Let me make sure. I'm not the best with this. So while I get this screen up, I have a question that I think we should address. If you're interested in somebody that was pitched, what's the best way to contact? Are we going to do like Instagram, Facebook at the end? Should they just jump right in the group chat here and say, hey, I'm interested in this guy, or what do you think?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Ooh, yeah. Let's make it real. Fucking put it in the chat.
Put it out there. That's what I say too.
Oh, that's a good one.
Be bold. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
Hey, yo, what's up?
All right, let's.
No. Maybe not.
I don't think I have the screen though.
Okay, hold on. I'm making you the host. Let's see.
Oh, I realized I just said NYC guy hit my sisters. I meant hit up my sisters.
Matt. Yes.
Yeah, let's not
Matt
promote.
Ransdale is single.
Don't hit my sisters, please. Okay, can you guys see my screen or not yet?
Coming up. It takes a second usually. I'm excited to see all the, it's hard to keep up because so many new people join that group so frequently.
I know.
Keep track of everybody, so I'm excited to see.
Okay, let's see. Okay, can you guys see my Facebook popping up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm literally like an old lady with this stuff. I'm sorry. Okay, so we are on Dallas Wingman. So we're gonna start here with this gorgeous girl, Shabby. So basically, like I said, the idea of this is you post your friend and then you hype them up. Similar, not quite as beautiful as like Gabe did, or you know, there's no presentations in that way, but you get some good pics, some good background. I love this one because she has obviously adorable pictures. She looks so gorgeous. She owns her own PR company. She'll need a man who understands and appreciates a hardworking boss babe. So with this one, you actually, Amanda is the gatekeeper. So you have to message Amanda. You can't even message Shabby directly, which I like. Let's see, so much fun, very outgoing. Okay, so let's go to another one. I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'm trying to look for the ones that are like actual Wingman posts. Whitley, Wingman herself, love Whitley. Whitley, not Whitney. She's 24, she's from Alaska. She mentions her excellent credit score, which we know is important. She only has mild daddy issues, which we also know is very important in a girl. She's awesome. I love this girl. Let's keep going for another Wingman.
You've got all ages too, right? I feel like it's pretty.
Oh my gosh, yes. We have like early 20s all the way up to like upper 50s, I'm pretty sure. Someone posted their son on there. Here's a good one. Okay. Let me introduce you to Melissa. Melissa's 23, moved here from Chicago last year, so still new to Dallas. So maybe you guys want to show her around town, show her what Dallas is all about. Big into fashion and music, loves lake life, mama to a sweet kitty named Rosie. She loves dogs too, so you don't have to necessarily pick. Even psychopath pups like mine, great sense of humor, loves to laugh. Such a great friend and all-around human. Let's see. There's girl Kathleen. Kathleen's her own wingman because she don't need no wingman. Very independent, went to Hawaii by myself for a week. She's from Kansas. So you literally have a full menu of options with this group. Let's see. Moved here from Venezuela, big fan of Harry Potter, hiking and eating. Just cut her hair today, and this TikTok is the only thing that I have right now showing my new hair. So she put a TikTok on there. Very versatile.
Can we see the? Can we
What?
see it? See the
TikTok?
the the video. It's important.
It is important, you're right.
About the content.
Can you hear it?
All right.
I don't think it translated very well. Sorry. This is my beautiful best friend, Kayla Nicole, one of the sweetest people I've ever encountered in my life. 26 years old, climbing the ranks at her job, animal lover, loves to travel, try new things. Anna, born in Russia. There's literally girls from all over the world in this group, you guys.
Do this.
I mean, I could keep scrolling all night. Let's see. Let's end on this one. Let me introduce you to my beautiful friend Amanda, 32, kick-ass lawyer, amazing athlete, funny, kind, and sweet. She leads a healthy lifestyle. She's always down to share pizza and a bottle of wine. That's extremely important. Truly is the total package. She's going far in life. If you're lucky enough to get a date, you better hold on to this one. I think that's a good one to end on. What do you think, Christiana? You want another one?
I think that's
much better.
Teaser. Good way to run through all the options. But so definitely we'll post links and things as a follow-up so you can make sure to join these groups. If you're interested in swiping with potential matches all over the place, make sure to join Vouch, where that's full of great single people all over the country. And if you have a single friend who deserves that extra hype, have them join the Dallas Wingman, or have them join Vouch if they're not here in Dallas. A great place to kind of hype our friend. I think right now, I don't know if anybody agrees, but I feel like right now we need that extra hype.
Yes, and
I agree.
I also want to say something else. If you know anyone in any other cities that you think would be a great city to start a wingman, we're trying to get it in other cities. I have one of my friends that just moved to Charlotte, starting Charlotte Wingman. So
there's people out there.
What?
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, so send people to me. I can help them get it set up and tell them how I got it started. And yeah, I want to get it over. Can I share a success story? Andrea just asked. Yes, actually, there's been several success stories. I think probably the cutest one that we saw was, I mean, literally like a week and a half into the group, a girl posted a picture of a dozen roses that her date from Wingman had given her, and basically was like, this was the best date of my life. We talked for hours, blah, 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 blah. And they've been, I'm pretty sure up until this point, they're still dating. So there's a lot of dates happening, a lot of good connections.
Awesome.
I think it's fun because people share their updates and then and they kind of give reasons why things might have fizzled out or why it might not be a great. I think I saw someone in there said, hey, went on a date, not great for me, but I'd like to vouch for him and say, this was really fun, not a right fit. And I just thought that was, I mean, like, what better way?
Yeah.
Have pre-screened a date for you, so now you don't have to even go on a first, you just skip right to the second date. Someone's done it for you.
Right.
I thought that was really, really sweet. John, have you been on any dates from Dallas Wingman? Has Gabe hooked you up?
Zero so far, so we'll see.
Well, we're gonna make sure to post the video from Gabe, give you an extra bit of hype, so that we can find you a date. You've got time before next Valentine's Day, so
That's true.
you've got plenty of
I'm only a year though.
Okay, this year, 2020 is your year.
I think someone asked how some of the guys were. I don't know if we ever posted that, but I'm 41, so.
Nice. Okay, yeah, guys, if you feel comfortable, tell us. Anyone who's been pitched. Jesse, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I am 33 years old, like Scottie Pippen.
So young. John's 41. Who else do we have? 28, feeling like I'm 50. Brent, how old are you these days?
Well, these days I'm more 27, but that's just because I've like rejuvenated myself. My driver's license says 34, but you know.
These days.
Jesse, no.
I had a last minute single pitch herself, and so I'm actually going to show some pictures of her and let you know about Kelly. Kelly, are you in here? Are you on the video somewhere? I see your name, but I'm not sure if she's on the video. But I would love to do a quick pitch for two ladies really fast, and then we've actually have Luis, you'll be coming up next for Rogelio, and I'm very excited with your fake background. Looks very real.
Oh, the fake backgrounds. I forgot about those.
Pretty good. If anybody has a good fake background, please put it up now because Juan,
I do.
You're in a good place. Luis is Luis is pretty good. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to start with, actually, Andrea, I'm going to start with you. Are you ready?
Oh, wait, we have a visitor.
Oh. Let's see. What's the cat's name again? You told me.
Cat single?
It's the cat single.
He's always in the middle of everything.
Sweet. Okay. I don't know if I want her to be in here when I pitch her, but I don't know if Kelly's in here. I see her name, but Kelly, if you want to pop up on video, let me know. Jen is on a very important business call, it seems. Very busy.
Oh my God, look at Jesse's background.
What? What are you talking about?
Me like this. Okay, I'm loading up Kelly. While I do that, we've got more people joining. Hi, guys. Okay. I'm going to showcase a friend while we're waiting here. This may be a familiar face that you might recognize. This beautiful soul, Andrea Hoyos, which is oddly enough my mom's maiden name, and I've never seen another Hoyos in my life. So I feel like maybe we might be related somehow. One of my favorite people to have gotten to know over the years. I would love for you guys to follow her, and definitely make sure to follow Date and Debate. You can even follow Sawyer, has his own Instagram, most importantly. The three things I love most about this girl, I just found out that she is also a fellow Backstreet Boys fan. The OGs back from the 90s. Miss those guys. Actually, they're still touring, so maybe I don't have to miss them, but hoping we can get to a concert.
I really wanted to go to their cruise.
The Backstreet Boys cruise. My mom did send that as she suggested it as her own birthday gift. I said, I don't know if I want to be out at sea with a lot of Backstreet Boy fans fighting for Nick Carter's attention, but we can talk about it.
Who's that guy on the left in the shades?
Oh,
look at that.
Keep going. Stay focused.
Man, he is looking sharp.
Okay, I'm gonna go quick. I'm Backstreet Boy fan, love it. Big advocate for great causes. I don't know anybody who's been more vocal in the last couple of weeks to advocate for those who need our voice. And I think that's so important. Never shies away from being a great ally to all that deserve it. So I commend you for that. I love that people rally around you to support in the missions that you post and care about, and that you're always super real in sharing the most relevant information. A bonus fact, cute cat, always the life of the party. She used to be a dog person, but was recently converted into a cat person. Another bonus fact, very cute baby. I don't know.
That outfit I think can be tossed.
I think we should have you seen the pictures where people recreate their childhood photos?
You talking about the hammer pants?
Yes, that was.
Those are the MC Hammer pants. Those are dope.
Like to bring them back?
I mean, maybe.
They're about to be back.
I'm
gonna bring them back.
Jesse, you're interrupting my pitch about my girl.
I'm sorry.
Other fun facts, loves to travel. She's lived in some pretty cool places, including Switzerland, Colombia, and Panama. And a bonus fact for all you boys who don't know how to cook, she makes the best ceviche, so she says. So we're going to have somebody in this group test it out and then report back. But gorgeous, a sweet friend. We love her so much. Her podcast is growing. There's me with my big head. Couldn't think of a better person to collaborate with on this, and have loved getting to know her. So make sure to follow her page. Make sure to follow her on Instagram and slide into those DMs. Let her know what you're thinking. Test out that ceviche.
I do make a really good ceviche. Whether you want to date me or not, I'll still make it for you.
Maybe our next, Martina, when we're ready to have get people together again, we'll do a potluck and
I mean, I love ceviche, so I'm down whenever we're ready.
Let's see. Okay, a quick pitch about a new friend that I made. Kelly, I hope you're in here and I hope that you get to see this. And then we're going to have a celebrity pitch come up in a couple of minutes after Luis. Let's see where Kelly's at. I want to do a slideshow. Not as good, guys. I'm really sorry that I have not been able to compete yet with the great productions we've had so far.
To compete with that, those guys really nailed it.
Oh, they like really invested their time. Like
I know.
We care about our friends.
Let's see here. All right. Okay. Are we? Is Kelly? Let me share it. All right. Can we see Kelly here? I'm going to read a couple of things about Kelly. Her name is Kelly Dunsmore. She reached out to us as a singles feature, which is really fun. So if we do this in the future, I would love people who might be new to Dallas, might not have a bunch of friends here quite yet. Pitch yourselves to us, and we have to pitch you on the behalf of all vouchers. So let me tell you a couple of things about Kelly. She's a very passionate person, passionate about traveling, her job, time with family, friends, working out, reading, and fighting for a good cause. She's traveled to 18 countries and plan to add 7 more next summer. That's a lot. Her favorite place is Italy. Pasta sounds like it's a popular thing for Kelly here. She's a middle school teacher, loves working with students and seeing what they become. She loves working out, though I'm more likely to lift weights than run a 5K, she says. When I'm not out drinking with friends or simply having a good chat, I like to relax. She likes to watch movies, especially horror movies. I don't know a lot of big horror fans. If you're a horror movie fan, let us know. Or a good book. She does have a bunch of quotes memorized that she'll probably spout out of you, and looking for somebody who can make her laugh and loves to be active and travel as much as she does while caring about human rights. Look at Kelly's Miss USA over here. Look how sweet. I love it. Well, Kelly, I don't know if you're in here, but thank you so much for submitting. We're so glad to have you. And thanks for trusting us. We hope that you find a great match. All right, Luis, are you ready? I feel like you've been waiting anxiously here.
Let's do it.
Are you ready? All right. Well, first, where's Rogelio? Wave to us, Rogelio. He's like not sure.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, he's right there.
How you guys know each other?
We've known each other over 10 years now, since high school.
Nice.
We kind of we met each other in high school. Yeah.
Okay. Are you from Texas, around here?
Yeah, from El Paso, so out in West Texas.
Very cool.
So that's where we met, and yeah, now we're both in Dallas together. But let me pull up.
Yeah. Oops. We're in Austin together too.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've given you control of the screen, so feel free to load it up.
All right. Is it a black screen for y'all?
Yes.
Cool. That's supposed to be cool. Well, so yeah. Hey everyone. My name is Luis. I'll be pitching my friend Rogelio today. I was kind of trying to think of like a short little story to kind of like illustrate Rogelio. And I kind of thought, so back when we were in high school, he used to like just call me up and be like, hey man, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm just out hanging at home. He's like, all right, that's cool. Do you mind if I come over and hang out? I was like, yeah, that's cool. And he's like, all right, cool. I'm outside. Open up the front door. So it's kind of showing kind of how he is. He's always been like that. He's, very lively, and, he's always like down to just, kind of hang out and have a good time. Let's see. So kind of a little bit more background, right? Like Rogelio, 26 years old. Like I said, we're from El Paso, his hometown. He got his education. He got an undergrad degree in economics from UTEP, and he got his JD from UT Austin, which, if you don't know much about law schools, is a very good law school. And the reason I say it's a good law school is because he currently is a first-year associate at one of the biggest law firms in the world. But that's just a little background information. That's not really, kind of why you should date him. So kind of the top 5 things to know about Rogelio, and the style I kind of put this presentation in is Piet Mondrian. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He can probably tell you. And he has a print of Mondrian right behind him that he'll probably show you afterwards. But anyway, so top 5 things to know about Rogelio. 1, obviously his art. He is a big art fan, and I know no one else who is more down to go to an art gallery than he is. So if you like art, if you like just going to see art, he's always down, and he's gonna ask you to take a photo of him, just to let you know. Next up, music. Him and I kind of a big part of our friendship is music. We both listen to a lot of different music. So if you need like top tier playlists in your life, he's a person to turn to. He can definitely help you out. I gave you a kind of little taste of what you can expect from him. These are some of his creations currently on Spotify. So like look him up and be sure to follow some playlists. Like I said, he has lots of good ones. Travel. So he spent a semester abroad in law school in France, and I'm sure he'll tell you all about it, which would be great. So you can stop telling me about it. But he's been all over. He likes to travel. He likes to experience new places, and so if you're very open to that, you have a very willing travel partner in that. Memes. So besides being a living meme himself and some of the things that he does and photographs he takes, he prides himself in his meme collection on his phone. His phone is even named Free Memes, so he can airdrop at bars to memes to people. So if you want to test and see how good his collection is, go right ahead. If you're asking me, it's but that's neither here nor there. All right, and last up, he's kind of an old school dude in the sense that he's the kind of that Southern gentility meets like the Mexican values. So he's very he's great with the like meeting families, and he's also like out on dates. He's the guy that's gonna hold open all the doors and like give you your jacket if you're cold. So like that's just kind of the way he is and kind of is as a guy. And lastly, a quick bonus one is that he just adopted a cat off the street recently. Her name is Eddie. She is absolutely adorable, but she needs more people in her life because even when I try to go like see her, she just runs into the room and hides. So she needs more people in her life, definitely. But yeah, so that's my friend Rogelio, and to kind of wrap it up, paraphrasing one of his favorite movies, Step Brothers, kind of one of the scenes where they're making a pitch. So for the women in the audience, like, well, where's his girlfriend? And it's like, well, it's possibly you. So, thank you all. And yeah, that's my friend.
Wow. Okay.
God.
Awesome.
I have to say.
Wow, Luis, thank you.
I am so impressed at the dedication that men have put into pitching their guys. Like, I am literally like mind blown by this.
Me too.
Christiana, come on.
Wow. Just kidding. Okay, between the cinematic production from the start to this, I just feel that ladies, we're gonna have to step it up for the next time because wow. Okay. I agree, Sandy. A great catch. Riley, where do you live? Are you in Dallas right now, or what neighborhoods do you like to hang out in? What do you like to do?
Yeah, I'm here in Dallas. I live in Uptown, the Victory Park area. Yeah, I work here at the Harwood area. And yeah, I pretty much hang out in Deep Ellum because my friend Luis, he lives at the farmer's market. So we just start our pregame there and then we go out there in Deep Ellum pretty much. So that's pretty much where we spend most of our time.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, Andrea, you had a question?
I threw in a question in there. Like, what's your favorite place you've traveled to and why?
Let's see. My favorite place is probably Turin, Italy, which is in northern Italy. I really like that place because it's like, it has like the Alps in the background the whole time. So that makes it a unique experience from the rest of Italy. I really recommend it, especially I like cars a lot. That's one thing that I really like as well. So they have the Fiat factory there and they have like a lot of museums, and that was also cool. I also love soccer. So I went there to go see Cristiano Ronaldo play. So that's why it was pretty awesome because Juventus is from that city. Yeah, I really recommend it though. It's like a
You're getting a lot of questions.
hidden treasure.
The question is, what's your favorite car? From Kathleen.
My favorite car, like my dream car, I would love to have a Porsche Carrera. I mean, that's my dream car. Yeah, but right now I have a Kia Stinger GT2, which I just love that car.
And then Sandy K, what kind of art are you into?
I really like, so like Luis said, like Piet Mondrian. So I really like the stills movement. So it's like the like postmodern and that type of art. And I do, since I can't afford the art right now, eventually I hope that's like, I aspire to like one day I can buy my own piece. So I buy a lot of art prints and I just like decorating my apartment with that. I mean, I just like going to museums and just geeking out. Yeah, that's that at least isn't lying. Like when I go to museums, I'm just like, look at this one, and I'll just be there staring at it, and I was like, take a picture of me with it, and like all these things. But yeah.
You're such a great catch. Will you tell us your top 3 things that you're looking for in a girl?
Things that I like in a girl. So sense of humor, number one. Yeah, like that's Luis isn't lying about the memes. Like I do have a lot of memes. I have like 5,000 pictures saved on my phone.
A meme account? You should start one.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish I could. I work a lot, so that's the other thing. So yeah, like I work a lot. I mean, working big law and at a law firm that, like, I pretty much, I was working this whole time during the like everyone's other pitches. I was just putting in some work before it gets too late. So that's another thing. So like sense of humor, and then someone that has high goals and aspirations. That's really big, like important to me. Like I want to be with someone that like I'll go to like their presentation or their court case or their pitch or something, and I can just leave and say like, I'm so proud that you're my girlfriend or you're my significant other. Like that's just something that I really, really like look forward to. And probably the last part is just like sense of fashion. I really like girls who know how to dress. That's like amazing. Like I really do like that.
What kind of law do you like specialize in? Anything?
I do general commercial litigation. So when 2 companies sue each other over, like, for example, right now I'm doing a lot of law regarding construction projects. Mm-hmm. And specifically, without saying much, is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, that there's a lot of lawsuits regarding that. So what I do, I mean, as a junior associate, I just review documents and show them to the partners. But that's pretty much the type of law that I do.
Awesome.
Very cool. Yeah, everyone drop your handles. We have a lot of people asking where we can find everyone. So Rogelio, make sure your handle's in there, or however you would like to be reached. I feel like you might be a little formal. Do you have a form that people could submit to?
A little Google form
that may be signed.
I mean, follow my Instagram.
Actually.
Yeah, right. Follow my Instagram. Every week I do my own personal hobby with Luis is that we do like a lot of new music. So we'll do like, I'll highlight new music that comes out every week. So if you're interested in that, you should follow my account.
I want you to start an Instagram called Lawyer Memes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot.
We need to see the memes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Luis. That was really wonderful. Seriously, you guys have really.
I know, they put us to shame.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah. I don't even know what to think. You guys did a really beautiful job. We have 2 more to close things out. And Connor, I don't know if you're in here. It looks like you are. If you could turn your video on so we could say hi to you. I'm very excited to put.
Oh, what's up?
Who's Connor?
I'm here.
Let's talk about Connor.
Connor's in Michigan?
I am back home in Michigan right now. Yep.
He was telling me earlier that it's like a crisp 70 degrees or
a nice crisp 70, much better than the 100 in Dallas.
Is that where you're from, Connor?
I'm from Birmingham, Michigan originally, yeah. But I live in Dallas.
Well, I worked on a pitch for you. Not that you really Not that you really need my help, but I thought I would add some spice here. So
ooh, I'm excited for it.
Based on our conversation,
I gave you some good points to talk about.
Good, excellent fun facts. Okay, can we see Connor here?
Yes.
Okay, prepare yourself, Connor.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice pick.
Excellent photos. No shortage of good pics. Took a whole desktop for pictures of you right now. So, okay, Connor, are you still 25? Are you still 25?
I am 25, yep.
Okay. if Connor was on Vouch, he'd have 280 vouchers. So he's definitely going to download the app, right?
Yep.
Okay. 3 reasons why I vouch for Connor. I think I peer pressured you into being my friend, so thank you for putting up with it. Number 1, enjoys leaning on his right arm in mainly all of your photos for support, which also has a 7-foot wingspan. But here are some more images of you leaning on your right arm.
Do I? Wait, really?
Every picture. I was looking for a theme. Here we go. And there.
Wow.
Kind of there. Here. And then there we are. But this leaves room for you. This could be you. Right arm. I'm just taking a break here. But this could be you if you're so lucky.
Is your right arm bigger than your left arm because of that?
Oh.
I don't know. I've never measured. Maybe.
Right.
But 7 feet across is what he said.
Yep.
Makes for you can reach things at the top of a countertop, right? Or a top of a, what do they call it?
Top of the shelf.
Okay, reason number 2, great at holding your nephews and nieces. This was a really cute pic. Questionable dog holding skills though. Not sure.
Well, just kind of playing, cuddling, right?
Doesn't really look like he's having a good time here, but that's okay. Good baby holding skills, questionable dog skills. This was a fun fact. Holds a world record, previously held by my man Big Mac, may he rest in peace, for eating powdered donuts. Connor, can you tell us when this happened and why did it happen? And how many?
So, all right, wait, just so I don't hold the record. I tied it. I tied Big's record of the most powdered donuts eaten in 3 minutes, and it was 8 donuts. I didn't tell anyone I was doing it because I was really nervous that I would start laughing when people were watching me. So I filmed it in my room when I was like 14 alone. And then I showed everyone the video and everyone was really weirded out by it. So
it's definitely, I mean, it was literally could not have been further from what I thought that you may give me as a fun fact.
This little picture you put together is fantastic. I love it.
This came together in about 12 minutes.
Can you send me that?
You're going to get the whole presentation for future.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, your face blended in quite nicely with Rob. Looking good here. But in summary, why I vouch for Connor: loves health and fitness, except when it comes to powdered donuts. Loves a good photo op, especially on his right arm. An overall great guy with lots of friends who most certainly vouch for him. You've got a lot of people who are in your corner, and everything I read about you or see about you or in your comments and just the work that you do is always super positive, and I think that's what we need. So thank you for being vouchable. You make it easy.
Woo! Thank you.
Follow him, and can you give us your quick pitch? I always tell people they gotta be ready to pitch. Tell us about your wellness company.
Oh yeah, so Sail Wellness. It's a health and wellness company. Our goal is to make living a healthy lifestyle fun, simple, and easy. So super cool. We sell 2 products right now. One's a sleep gummy, the other's an apple cider vinegar gummy. So they're really great. Give them a try if you get a chance.
Nice. And you can follow his company and him here. We'll have, you need to drop any other sites or anything that you want people to follow. Definitely put it in the chat for us.
Yeah, rocking TikTok lately. So maybe find me on there.
Your TikToks are impressive.
Why didn't you include my TikToks in the presentation?
You know what? Excellent point. I was short on time, Connor. I was trying to find a picture of Big Black. I needed, it was a lot of work. Okay.
I mean, people have been saying I'm a pretty good dancer, so I don't know.
Oh,
just kidding. I'm a terrible dancer.
So what's your moves? Do you want to do like a quick one right now? Just like a little.
Do you want me to throw it back?
Sure, do it.
All right, I'll throw it back. Is it?
Sandy's excited.
I mean, I'm no expert.
Okay.
He's way too ready for this. He was prepared.
I need more room here. Okay. All right, so first, the way you do it is you kind of like, you start with the roll.
Oh my goodness.
And then you roll forward. And then you like that. Kind of like that.
Wow.
I feel like I'm weirding a lot of people out. But,
About it.
we're all weird in our
I
own
see
ways.
like some
Just gotta own it.
faces that are not impressed.
Oh, it's okay.
Are people not impressed?
Yes, no, I'm kidding. We're very
What?
He's impressed.
We're impressed.
Greg is here. Greg, turn your video on so you can say hi to us. Greg is our mutual friend.
Gee, what's up?
We were all on a podcast together pre-quarantine, and I don't think it ever aired, but it was really fun. We learned a lot about each other. Greg and I are from like kind of similar places. But yeah, it was really fun. I think we had a really great idea where we would ride around in Ubers or Lyfts and ask people questions, kind of like rapid fire. RIP to going out, but
Christiana still only uses Pandora, so
Wow.
Fun fact.
yeah, I know, right?
Not even the commercial free.
No, that's all him. You got a Spotify over here. Connor still uses free radio from Pandora.
Guys, nothing can ever beat that.
To listen to
Free.
Can Connor give us his top 3 things that he's looking for in a girl?
Yes.
Whoa.
Give us your criteria. Do you have
Whoa.
Are there
I would
criteria to like certain wingspan?
No, I would say driven is very important to me. Has like their own goals, whether it's a career or just life goals. I think the second thing would be spontaneous. I love doing spontaneous, just different stuff, kind of mixing up the monotonous days. And then adventurous as well. I mean, I love to travel and do kind of unique experiences and get out there and learn about different things. So I'd say those 3 things are really important to me.
Those are good ones.
Someone asked younger or older girls.
I've dated younger and older, so I don't no preference really. I mean, I think I'm definitely looking for someone that's like mature, but at the same time has those like spontaneous fun qualities. So but definitely someone that's mature and kind of like ready to settle down, I guess.
Would you recommend, let's say no one finds love on Vouch, no one finds love on Dallas Wingman. Would you suggest going on a show like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? Is it realistic to think we could find love on those shows?
It is realistic. I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it was definitely one of the best experiences I've ever done. And, even though it didn't work out for me, I didn't find love. I learned so much about myself, and I feel like it kind of accelerated, figuring out things about me that would have taken years to find out. So it's been a super rewarding experience. So super thankful for all of that, and would definitely recommend, to anyone to go on it if you get the opportunity.
So I don't know if like everybody knows what season you were on, but would you mind like giving us like a quick summary, like where you like what season you were on and like how far you made it?
Yeah, so I was on the last season of The Bachelorette, which was Hannah Brown's season. I made it to the week before hometowns, so I was gone for about a month and a half for filming all of that stuff, and then I went on to Paradise after that, and I was there the whole time, but I was trapped in a hotel room for half the time, and I ended up leaving with a girl, and we dated for a few months, and unfortunately it didn't work out, but definitely a really cool experience. So
was
a lot of fun.
It didn't work out because it brought you here with all of us.
Exactly.
I think the way we got connected is you came to my the Millennial Gala at the Statler. Jesse was a lead DJ, our main DJ. I don't know if Matt's still in here. Matt
like mixed in with like the Wayne's World car. Like I can't even like tell.
Blends in with the Wayne's World.
that event was so fun.
It was pretty crazy. I can't believe how many people.
Fun fact about that. I went to that event, and then I ran the Dallas Marathon the next morning.
I think that I said I think I'm still in my dress from the night before, like who had run however many miles.
It was a terrible decision to do that.
Oh my God. Do you run marathons all the time, or like, did you train for that, or you just whatever?
I've run 2 marathons, and I haven't trained for either. I signed up a week before for the last one. I don't know. It's all right. I might sound a little psycho with this, but I love doing like things every once in a while that really challenge me. And like a marathon is something that you think you have to train for it, and you think it's really hard, and it is hard. But I'm a big believer in a lot of things you kind of overcome mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a marathon, a lot of people can complete it physically, but really it's just like telling yourself mentally that you're gonna finish it, you're gonna do it, and it's so hard. There were so many moments where I was gonna drop out, but ended up doing it. Couldn't walk for a few days, but it's definitely a rewarding experience.
That's a good point. Never run a marathon, but I commend you for it.
Well,
Never.
No way. I'm gonna sign you up for this December.
Don't sign me up.
No one's signing up. Please don't sign us up.
I'm signing you up right now.
If you can just carry us on your right arm. Well,
I'm actually signing you up, just so you know. Before this call is over, I'm gonna show you because you're gonna be signed up.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, it was really nice knowing everybody. I won't be seeing you after. Thank you so much. Well, okay, really fast. Greg was asking us to show our family portrait. It looks like you guys are my dads. I just want to show you how cute an interracial family we are here. This was so
I love it.
Eating so much that day, and that's all I remember is I borrowed an umbrella from a stranger to walk to the building that you guys and I hope one day we'll get to hear that podcast. But Connor, thanks so much, and thanks to Vouch for you. We've got one last girl on the lineup, and then we'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. All right, Martina, are you ready?
I'm ready. So this is who I was originally going to pitch, and I didn't have as much time as like Gabe, let's say, this week to do like a full cinematic picture. So I kind of want to just like give a little teaser on this one because she's like, trust me, a great catch. So she's been sitting next to me the entire time, and I'm just going to like tilt my screen a little bit. So this is my best friend, Whitney. Whitney is 31, obviously beautiful. She is an executive with State Farm Insurance, and I want to use her as like, let's say we're watching Bachelor in Paradise and they do a little teaser at the end for the next episode. This is going to be the starting lineup for our next Vouch from the Couch. Whitney.
Can I just say one quick thing? I'm a little disappointed I didn't get like a video, a whole picture presentation. Number 2, Jesse, I have great energy. Number 3, Connor, I've got your top 3 covered, so don't even worry about that. Plus a bonus on top of that. I can probably help you a little bit with your dance moves. So I'm just, just throwing that out there.
I need some help.
She's herself, you guys. She doesn't even need me.
Well, thanks, Whitney. We're excited to have you for great idea, Martina, with a little teaser for what's to come.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I feel like we haven't necessarily got to say hi to everybody. Sandy, thank you so much for laughing with us. Sharon, Steph, thanks for also laughing at us. Thanks for tuning in. Do you guys want to introduce yourself and say hi? Sandy, we'd love to hear from you.
Hi. So I'm Sandy. I don't really know what to say. I wasn't prepared. Neither
was I.
Great to meet y'all. 24, going on 25 in a few months. Single, and hit me up.
All right, Steph, you're next. And then we've got one more pitch. I can't believe I almost forgot about you.
So I initially did this just to spectate, but here I am. Steph, I am.
We see you, girl.
Yes, hello. Yes, 30, flirty and thriving. Also part of Dallas Wingman as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi. It's so good to meet everyone and hang out here. It's been a lot of fun.
I'll
as
be
you can
pitching
tell.
stuff next.
Yeah.
You-
As well.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna give you like a formal pitch on one of the next episodes as well.
Oh, please do. I would appreciate that.
Sharon, did you want to say hi? I thought I saw your note. Do you want to say hello?
Yeah, sure. Is this working?
It is.
Did
Yeah.
you hear me?
Hmm?
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, I'm new to Zoom, so I just wanted to say hi to everyone and hope everyone's staying safe out there during this pandemic. And I know it's a crazy world to be in. Hopefully, and some places that have been reopened are closed again, and we'll get there soon. I know 2020 was unfortunate, but we'll look forward to 2021.
There you go. Thanks for that's what we need to hear. We got things to look for.
Optimism.
Yeah.
I
cannot believe I almost just skipped over maybe what might be my favorite pitch, but besides my own. Jesse, are you ready to pitch?
Yes, I am, and I was on a mute. What? This is. I've just been playing with the backgrounds. I don't know. This is Zoolander. No, buddy. Are these old references? No, I am ready. Is it okay for me to pitch now?
I'm making you the host. Are you showing something, or are you just going off the dome?
Yeah, I'm gonna show something. Desktop.
How you guys know each other?
Me and Brent have been friends for a long time. We first met. When did we first met? Probably 10 years ago, and we were both at very transitional points in our lives. And Brent is one of maybe my best friend, I would say.
Aww.
Probably. No. So why am I having a problem sharing the screen? Share desktop. Okay. Well, I do have a video.
Oh.
And a presentation. There we go.
Again, men and putting us to shame.
I know.
Boom.
You're ruining it for us.
So I do have a full thing, but I did not.
Jesse is all of my coworkers on Zoom.
You just click share screen.
Did, but look, it's going share screen, and there we go. There we go. There we go. Share.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Here we go.
There we go. Okay. So go
Careful.
there.
Careful, Jesse. Careful.
Careful.
Where's the hold on a second.
Careful.
There we go. Boom. All right. So let me just tell y'all about my good old friend Brent Crable.
Okay, move us off the. Are we?
There we go.
Oh,
see?
wow. Look at that.
Is that good? 5 reasons why you should swipe right on Brent Crable. Are you ready? But first, who is Brent Crable? And look on the right. That might look like Joe Exotic, but that is not. That is Brent Crable, because he is a master of comedy and transforming into characters, because he is a writer, an actor, an artist, a producer, a filmmaker. He does everything. He is a very passionate person when it comes to film and comedy, and I think his favorite thing is to make people laugh. But that you wouldn't be able to tell from this other pic, because he looks cool as shit. He is I call him, well, his name is Brent Crable, but his alter ego is Brett Gambles. And Brett, he's a closer. He gets shit done. He's ageless. Look at him. He's cool. He's cool as hell. And look at those. He's athletic. Look at his quads. He's got some. I mean, he fills out those jeans quite well. We go out and we have a good time, and I feel like we have what?
Continue.
What was that one?
No.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, he's cool. Look, he can look cool. He can look funny. He can look sweet. He's got a lot of looks. Okay. He has a amazing, great Pyrenees, which we will see here in a little bit. But why do I vouch for Brett Gambles? I will tell you why. I will give you 5 reasons. Actually, you know what? My AirPods are about to
go out. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I've been on here for so long. Let me put on my wired headphones over here. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm making everyone wait, but you know what? Okay, so I will give you 5 reasons. Reason 1, and I can't see because these things are, okay, there we go. Brent is very funny, and he wants for me to say that he's funny, and he is funny. He is. And if he isn't funny, I will say so, and it's caused some issues in the past, but for the most part, he's pretty damn funny. He's smart. He's a comedy writer. He's written 6 short films, 1 TV pilot, and he's also currently working on a feature film. So he's all about it. He's very, very funny. He's very creative. I will say I have learned a lot about having a conversation because of hanging out with him and being funny, and you really just being funny to the point where, hold on. All right, I'm trying to get these. There we go. I got the wires in. There we go. I have learned a lot from him in terms of comedic timing. We're on the podcast. It's just, he's hilarious. And it's hard for me to say it right now because he's here, because I don't like to give him, props or whatever, because that's just who I am. But he is hilarious, and he makes me a better person because of just hanging out with him. He can do characters. He's got a really funny Dirk Nowitzki. He's got Trump. He's got a lot of really good accents that honestly, like, they make me laugh uncontrollably. He writes, well, so he's got a lot of stuff on Amazon right now. He's got about 6 short films and 1 pilot, which if you haven't heard them, haven't seen them, which a lot of y'all probably haven't, you should check them out. He has a film company, Deep Row Films, which I've been a part of a few of those, and it's just been amazing. They're fun. They don't get old. Definitely check all of those out. He did. We actually did a video as Joe Exotic, which, as you can see here, he looks almost exactly like Joe Exotic. You can see the side by side there. But anyways, hilarious. How do I go next? There I go. Next. Brent makes films, as I just said. How Days Off, that is for sure my favorite. Killer Prince is all right, but there's about 4 others there that are hilarious. But he's just hilarious. I think y'all should all check these out. Reason 3. Oh, these are like 2 great reasons. He's got this dog, Great Pyrenees. That's him right there, Riggs. Great dog. I love him. He loves me, maybe more than Brent. I'm not sure. I would say so. But great dog, and girls love a good dog, right? This is the best dog. Smart, hilarious. He's a big pillow. You can lay on him. He's amazing. And he's got this daughter, Haley, who she is literally the smartest kid I have ever met. At every age, she is just, she's smarter than everyone in our age group. I feel like, or in her age group for sure. But sometimes when we're in the room with her, I'm just like, wow. And she loves Brent, and Brent loves her. And honestly, as someone who grew up with a single parent, I've just been like, man, it's awesome to see him being just such a good father, a good single parent. He definitely takes care of her, and they are awesome together. But yeah, anyways, reason 4, Brent has a great job. So he sells data center, which I still don't know. I've asked him like 10 times. I don't know exactly what that is, but he's doing well, and he doesn't flaunt it or whatever, but he I'm proud of him because I knew him when times were tough, and he worked his way up there. He hustled his shit, and honestly, like, proud of him as a friend to be able to see that from where we were 10 years ago, however long that was. We were in this house and we were roommates. It was a great situation, and just to see where he's come from there to here, it's amazing. But yeah, he's so this is him as the coach, which is probably my favorite character of all of his characters, which he shot a TV pilot, which we're currently in talks. Hopefully it gets picked up by Netflix. Hopefully we're getting close on that one. I feel like maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I think it definitely will be something someday. But reason 5, Brent has the best friends in the world, aka me, obviously, and Juan, the Godfather, and yeah, I mean, just he surrounds himself with great people. I think that's important because sometimes when you see the friends that someone associates with, you're like, oh, he's a great guy, but these are all kind of shitheads. And you're like, oh, he's a shithead eventually. But no, he surrounds himself with great people, and honestly, he's just a great guy. Also, I guess I'm going to go ahead and just do a few more. One, he's really athletic. He makes fun of me for, I mean, I'm kind of athletic, but he's like weirdly athletic, especially since, you know, I don't know, he's not short by any means, but he isn't as tall as me, and he can like whoop my ass. He can football, basketball, baseball, maybe kicks my ass every time. So I don't know if that's saying anything about me or about him, but he's athletic, he's cool, he's funny. Vote for Brent. That's my pitch.
Is anyone else tearing up?
I can't hear anyone.
Here.
Anyways, that's it. How do I get?
I have a.
The guys
Was that on mute?
y'all. The guys smoke the girls.
Ruined us.
I mean, honestly, like I never thought that this would be the case.
How do I get
And
off of this?
if anything, it makes me hopeful, to be honest.
There we go. Boom.
It makes me hopeful that men aren't always assholes.
They're making a comeback. Men are making a comeback.
We got love for each other. We pick each other up.
Yeah.
No?
This is very, like, I'm honestly very, very humbled and very happy.
There we go. I can hear now. Okay, cool. I couldn't hear anything. Hey, could y'all hear me?
Yes.
The whole thing?
The whole
All right,
time.
cool. I was just making sure.
Your
I
intro.
did, like, there was like a weird things with like AirPods and headphones. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Okay.
What?
Can you hear us now?
I can hear.
Okay. We were
What's
into
up?
our emotional. We were saying that you guys were wonderful together, and the girls are gonna have to step it up. Martina.
Yes.
No, I'm like, can I hire one of you guys to
I'm
make
calling
a video?
her out right now. My pitch was not a pitch at all.
It's not a pitch yet. But I do want to ask Brent to give us his top 3 that he's looking for in a girl.
I would say, all right, so chemistry is like always number 1, but I guess that's not what I'm looking like. That's not a quality in a girl. It's like a quality that you have together. Confidence. Someone that's confident will, like, if they're confident in themselves, they will generally portray a lot of the characteristics that you look for. You know, insecurities ruin us, but we all have them. But confidence will, like, display, you know, what could be. So confidence, like, just even if it's dumb confidence, just that confidence is it's sexy. As number 2 would be sense of humor. Like, not even to the point where I expect like a girl or want a girl to be like funny, but someone who can laugh. I guess someone who presents like humility, that is open and willing to laugh at themselves or laugh at things, doesn't take things too serious. Clearly, I'm a comedian and I'll shave my beard into a Fu Manchu and be Joe Exotic. Someone that's not going to be like, oh my God, why are you doing this? I can't be seen in public with you. Like someone that would be okay with that, because I will do some crazy shit for sure. And then I would say the last, someone adventurous that's and open-minded, down to try new things. It doesn't even have to be like traveling to just
some lawnmower, like just some lawnmower.
Again, that was my fourth. Someone that's down to mow the lawn.
Count me out.
Key.
No, but somebody that's open to to go to a new restaurant, to go do something different, to change it up, to switch it up, to keep things fun and fresh, and then passion. I know that's more than three, but like someone who's passionate, which probably bleeds a little bit into confidence. I think that's huge. Passionate in whatever. I don't even care if it's something I don't even like, but if you're passionate, that will make me kind of root for you and be passionate in whatever you're passionate in.
I love it.
So wait, would Brent and Jesse be down for a double date if there's two girls watching that are friends that are like, I'm not single, don't look at me.
I'm not looking
two
at
girls
you.
watching. Whitney wants to go with both of you together, I think.
Whoa. I was listening to her and looking at her while she talked.
I would say that would never work, but with Jesse and I, that might work.
Yeah. So girls, if you're into that, start dropping it in the chat or hit up their Instagrams, whatever you want to do. Because I think that would be a fun double date.
That would be a great double date, honestly.
Bachelor, it's always a scary episode when they've got people
I
hanging.
like it. Juan's already promoting. I'll have a double date. Amazing. Perfect.
Amazing.
That's the Godfather.
That's the Godfather. That is the Godfather right there.
Okay, I'm gonna mute both of you guys.
Laughs are guaranteed.
Good. Also guaranteed. Who are we missing? Anybody? I can't believe we had so many great pitches.
I've lost a lot of people. I mean, it's been a long night, but
we still have 21 people in here, so thank you guys for keeping up with us. This is going to be recorded and pushed out on our channels. I'll probably make a whole YouTube channel dedicated to this event. And as a teaser, I'll have a double and date and debate. We're continuing on with some fun events. So this isn't the first time you're going to see us all in one place. If there are enough fans of this format, we'll definitely do more pitch a friend Zoom videos. But we're going to be working on some pretty fun things. Some include taking a shot at home, debating on things, maybe some murder mystery. We've got a lot of great ideas. So keep in touch with us. I would love just to wrap it up with everybody dropping their handles if you haven't already. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can actually pull all of the handles from here and put it all in one place. Tell us what you loved about this event. Tell us what you hated. Everyone should have my email, so we're glad to have some feedback. We'll probably, actually, we're talking about sending out a survey.
So we'll be sending a survey by Saturday. So give us some feedback, what worked, what didn't work, and we'll improve. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. Drop your handles in there. And as an update, Connor, while mysteriously hiding in the corner, has signed me up for the Dallas Marathon. So
Nice.
it was a half marathon. You didn't even, okay, I'm not even going to go all the way in here. Just.
What?
I think we might as well go for the full thing. I don't know if I want to just do
Whoa, no. Full,
I'm just
a little aggressive.
Okay, you're right. I would never want to do that. Cramping.
Maybe next year.
Okay. Podcast, drop your links. Let's get the Dallas Wingman page in here. I will post how to download Vouch. Thank you for vouching for us and tuning in and taking a total risk on a very unique format that we had a lot of fun planning. Thank you, Sandy and Steph and Sharon, for tuning in, and all the people who aren't on video. I appreciate it, and I can't wait for the next event. So thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in.
Here.
Yeah. Peace.
And
bye.
How do I hit leave? I'm gonna keep this face till I hit leave.
I'm staying.
There we go.
Thanks, guys. Bye, Sharon.